Oh, hello.
What's happening?
The door won't stay open.
The earth is in the way.
It's time. Hello, Andy.
What have we got? Woo!
Time to collect the sap. Very organized here, as you can tell. Ta-da!
Oh, Andy? That might be somebody's house. The chipmunk's house. That looks Inspector clean.
Yeah, I have to wash this out. This is the coolest thing about a quad is there's a trunk in the front here.
Look at that. I never knew that.
You need all sorts of things like your starting fluid, toe straps, gloves, and most important, orange ratchet straps. The tank, once we put sap in it, it might slide out the back.
Oh.
And that would be bad.
Will you be pointing to a video where that may have happened in the past?
It'll be linked at the end of the show.
That one is particularly heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Why do we have the toy strapped on here? Find toys?
I found this in the woods. Andy? Nothing could go wrong now.
Why does it have to be orange?
It doesn't. I just like orange. Oh, I have a video coming out where I painted our bathroom orange. So this is the standoff that happens. They'll sit. Andy will sit like this for minutes at a time, and Spiker will suddenly break and run toward her or run away from her. Spiker, come on. Andy, go get her. Catch, huh?
What are you expecting to be in here?
I have no idea. It's been a weird season. Very cold and then very warm.
Wow.
That's about 3/4 full.
That's pretty good for a week, right?
This is good for your biceps. Make sure that's turned off. Okay, that's turned off.
Nice afterthought. Is that the only one?
That's the only mistake I've made so far today.
Oh. Does the bucket smell sweet?
A little. I didn't bring any cups or anything. We could drink it. We could sample it.
Oh.
We could just... Life is so simple if you just like sticks. Oh.
Whoa. It's okay. Well, we weren't watching. Oops.
So I forgot to chock the wheels. I meant to throw a log or something under it so this wouldn't take off, and then it took off instead. Well, when I saw this, I thought this wheel had broken off, so thankfully the wheel's not broken off. So this is an opportunity to use more tools and winches and stuff, because I don't think I can back this out, but we'll try. Here we go. All right, one step of the way closer. There's nowhere to tie a hoist except way up there. The frame is stuck on this here. So I'm gonna try and break this all out. The problem is these logs are frozen still. So I have a pickaxe. We'll try that. Okay, phase 1 complete. That, the frame is resting on that. So if I can get all this junk out of here, that will drop hopefully. Man, well, that came out. These logs are stuck. This is how we're gonna get unstuck. So here's my thinking. Slide that under, jack it up above here, and yeah, I know we're gonna jack it up so it goes downhill a little more, but those wheels are at a 45. It ain't going anywhere, I'll tell you. Well, that's what I said the last time, I know. I just spilt my tea jacking up the quad. It's still stuck right there. We want to see daylight under here, all right? Oh, nice. Bad stick. Let's just call this the Persuader. That was sounding pretty solid, wasn't it? We're still up in the air. I just wanted to collect the buckets and start boiling. And instead I'm doing my CrossFit. That's what we gotta get out right there. All right, it's winch time. I have brought so many tools down here, one at a time. You do that, right? Tell me you do that, please. At a straight 180, the only trees to tie into are way up there, and I don't know if I have enough rope, but right here, tie onto here, and we'll pull basically the quad this way. So this is the winch we used when we're pulling down leaner trees and stuff. There's at least one video out there. This is a great winch. It's not just 6 feet of spliny cable. It could be 300 feet if you want. I'll link to where to buy it in the show notes here. But this is what we're gonna yank it out with. But I wanna protect the tree. I don't wanna just put the rope around the bark, because these are my sugar maples. So this is my tow strap that I always keep in my car. If you keep a tow strap, you'll never need a tow. Will this connect onto there? No, that won't. I can go on here, but it's cheap metal, you know? This is why you go to Harbor Freight and go, oh, I could use a couple of those. Isn't that nice? That's a thing of beauty. From here to here to there. Let's try this and see what happens. The rope is slipping. What is that? What do you got there? Camera operator. Peanut butter and jelly solves everything. The problem is, can you see it? Yeah, it's down there. I'm gonna take a little break. At the tree end, I've got the end of the rope and then a pulley, which this goes down. It comes here through this pulley, and then it goes back up to the pulley up there. The rope is tied off there. It comes back here, and then it returns back to the tree there, and that's this rope right here. And then this rope is gonna go to our winch. I can't remember the ratios, but with 2 pulleys, we reduce the strain, or like if you have a low power motor and you wanna pull a heavier thing, you can run it through a bunch of pulleys. My father taught me this when I was a kid. He was an engineer, really smart guy. But this is why you go to Harbor Freight and go, yeah, I get some D-rings and shackle brackets, and they're called snatch pulleys because you can open them up to put ropes in. Yeah. Oh, nice. That is really nice that those both connected. Definitely less tension on the rope. I don't know if you can see in the pulley there, but the rope is slowly going through it. These tires are definitely moving. More CrossFit workout. You can't really tell, but they're definitely off the ground. Wow, see that? Look at that. Huge movement here. Oh, nice, and it's moving, the log is moving. So nice. I don't think my axles are broken. That's a beautiful thing. So why didn't I just go get the winch at the get-go and put the double pulley in there? Because it's like, that took maybe 20 minutes. Some good, what is this, triceps, shoulders, back. Again, like CrossFit, but not using rocks. See, there's barely, I mean, there's, yeah, a gallon or so, but it's just, you know, people always ask me, how many gallons does this have to get out of a tree? Well, this is a massive tree. That looks pretty massive. And yet, trees that are a third of their size up there, I got 10 gallons out of maybe? That's the kind of unknown about tapping your trees and boiling. It's nature, and we can't really control nature, can we? How cool is that, huh? Taking it from the trees, into buckets, into here, and then onto your waffles. I love waffles. Do you? Are you a pancake or waffle? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, and it's so warm. It's like a cruddy day out here. It's wet and cold. And then you buy this fire. If you're in New England, make one of these. I got a bunch of videos about how to do that. Big favor, sign up for my email newsletter. it's not a favor. If you're interested in more of Eric, I put out 1 or 2 email newsletters a week. Labrador photos in every email. There's a QR code here and maybe a link to sign up. It just depends on, you know, whoever's controlling the screen at this time, which is not me. All right, go out, do cool stuff. Make it a great day. Enjoy the steam. Oh, wow, that's really hot. Don't stand too close to the fire.